Hi, everybody. We are sitting here. I'm sitting here with my friend Cerina Vincent, actress, author, mom. So, how are
Oh,
you?
hi, Michael. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm just making the best of my time at home, I guess.
Me too. I feel blessed that my job is to just stay home, at this point. I think
Yeah.
we're all concerned about the future and what this is all going to mean for all of our jobs and all of us getting back to work, of course. But I'm grateful for everybody that's on the front line, that's for sure.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
So it's uh, it's just a waiting game. So I think we're about to see the end of it and hopefully be able to get life back to normal sometime soon. So
Yeah.
God bless. Hopefully, anyway.
Scary times. Yes. Yes. Bless. Exactly.
So I was thinking, when did we first meet? Do you remember when it was?
Well, it was cabin fever, North Carolina. So was
Yes.
it when we were actually shooting, or was it when we were back there for PR?
I think it was when you were back for PR because we had the
Yeah.
premiere and everything.
You shot the premiere.
Yes. Oh my
Yes.
God, that's been a few years.
That that was it 2002,
Two? Yes.
2003?
I think it was two. I
That's
believe.
crazy.
Yeah, because I actually shot a short film there right after you guys did the premiere. So it was right around that time. It seems like it was just yesterday, but it's been a very long time. So
It seems like it was just yesterday, but at the same time, it does feel like a lifetime ago. Like I feel like I'm a completely different person,
you are.
I was so. Did you say I am?
Yes. There's a big difference in Cerina then and Cerina now. I mean, you're a
There is? Oh,
mom and
I was just sort of naive, and no, I don't know if naive is the right word.
you were
Well, cabin
very new to
fever.
the business at that time.
Yeah, I had like my first two movies that I did, were like out in the theaters, and like my world changed really
Right.
quickly, and I wasn't. Um, it's a lot to process at 22.
Yeah. I mean, I think
I agree.
you were a Power Ranger before that too, I believe.
Yes. Yes, but that's a very different. Yes, that was Power Rangers was in 1999, but that's a very different. And that, of course, launched me into, I was on television every Saturday morning, and people all over the world were watching me. But Cabin Fever and Not Another Teen Movie were different uh, because of the nudity, the types of roles. Suddenly, like I was getting a different kind of attention than I was getting before. So it was a lot to um, process. I think I was in process for processing everything for many years, at least a handful of years.
So what have you got going on now or before the quarantine or whatever?
So right before the quarantine, I love that you're drinking wine.
Yes, you're in
Cheers.
you're in
I'm
Italian.
trying to wait until 5 o'clock. These are my quarantine rules that I set for myself because my baby is sleeping, and he's napping right now, and I've got mama stuff to do.
Yeah.
So I will be joining you at 5. Um, I've got my it's an ad for, maybe they'll sponsor me.
Here's my
Right.
baby in the background. You see him?
So cute. What's his name?
His name is Dexter. He's a weenie dog. He's about this big.
Oh, cute. Well, my baby Nico would love him. He loves dogs. So I need a yard so we can get a dog. Um, so what was I saying? Oh, okay. So right before the quarantine, I did a movie called Secrets in the Water for Lifetime, which by the time it comes out, they'll change the name because that's just what they do. Um, so February, I was on Lanikai Beach in Hawaii, living in one house and shooting in another house in this like private beach area
Right.
with these turquoise waters. It was gorgeous. Director Michael Pfeiffer. It's the third movie I've done with him.
Right.
And I was the lead. I play a mom. It's a thriller, and it was like this magical 3 weeks on set in this magical place of like really fun work and also like this, beautiful setting. And then the world shut down right after that. So I remember flying back home with Nico, and I flew back home with my baby alone, on the plane. And it was like right when everybody was completely, in the beginning of the pandemic. And I was like concerned about being on the airplane and exposing him and me. And then as soon as we got back, it was over. So that was a really nice thing to do right before all of this. And now we're just home and making the best of being at home.
Well, I remember when you were over there and I was like, oh my God, I've never been there before. I would love to go there.
You have to go. If we can ever travel again, you have to go. It was amazing. And I had a movie that I did with that same director, Michael Pfeiffer, premiere on Lifetime March 20th. So just last month. What month are we in? I don't remember. Anyway, called My Daughter's Psycho Friend. Right. And I play a mom, and my daughter in the movie has a psycho friend. And I did that movie when I was just 5 weeks postpartum. So I had Nico, and 5 weeks later, I started this movie. So for all of you mothers out there, you know how completely crazy that is. Wow. I had mastitis. I had like 45 minutes of sleep every night. It was insane. But I'm, always grateful for the work, and I love this director. And do you have a kitty cat over there? I see.
I have 2 cats. One of them, I was going to name them Bodie and Utah from the movie Point Break. And awesome. Yeah, my girlfriend at the time was like, no, I don't like the name Utah. I said, well, pick one. She said, what about Elvis? He has long hair. So I said, okay, well, I'm a huge Elvis fan. So the other one has long hair. So, and it's kind of playtime here now. They get along really great, but the cats get along with Dexter when they want to get along with him. And when they want to get away from when it's playtime is over and they don't want to mess with him, they go to high grounds. That's it.
That's funny. That's cute.
So it's kind of great.
That's cute. Yeah, it's a nice thing going on in the background there for everybody to watch. I don't remember what I was saying. Anyway, My Daughter's Psycho Friend, 5 weeks postpartum, I did that movie. So grateful for the work. Looking back on it, I can't believe that I did it, just because it's not easy to do things on no sleep. First time mama when your baby's just brand new.
I was kind of amazed when I saw that you were doing it. I was like, oh my God, this has got to be really, really difficult. So,
but in this business, and I don't know whoever's watching this, the life of an actor or musician, it's feast or famine. You're you work when you get the work, and there are many months where you don't have work, or you're auditioning for tons of things and you're almost getting things, but you're not. And so when the job comes, you have to make it happen. The show must go on, right? In every sense. So it doesn't matter that this director hired me 5 weeks after I had my baby. I wasn't going to say no.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do in this business. It's a very difficult business. So I mean, it's there's nothing easy about it. I think people believe, the fans believe that everything is very easy, and there's a lot of work involved with what you do for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of it makes me sad because there's a lot of negativity. Now, first of all, there's different categories of actors, right? There's different. There's a big gap between the amount of money your A-list actors make and actors that are commercial actors. But there's all kinds of different areas in there, and you can't all be lumped into one. And there's a lot of negativity, I think, around that. I see it on social media.
Yeah.
Assumptions that because you're in the entertainment business that your life must be super easy and glamorous all the time. And that's totally not true. I put makeup on for this quarantine, but I didn't wash my hair and I hid the mess in my house.
It's as beautiful as ever.
It's carefully positioned. um,
Same with me.
Going through my messy kitchen. Yeah, but I guess that's the truth. Yeah, it's a hustle. That's for sure for everyone.
It's a lot of work, but it's the payoff is really great. When you get something
Absolutely.
you just did, and so it's a lot of fun. So, we've done a few shoots throughout the years, and you've done a couple for my book, The Life After Project. And we spread awareness to mental health and substance abuse and domestic abuse. So we've done quite a few things, and you've been very gracious to help out, over the years.
Well, people don't know Michael Strider is you are an incredible photographer. You're very good at what you do. And I know you've opened up the charity to support, different kinds of, like you said, domestic violence. But when I signed on, it was more about suicide prevention. And so anyway, support all of that, mental health. So it was a no-brainer to say yes to it. And also, like, you take beautiful pictures. So can you add those in later so people can see them?
Maybe so. I've got to find.
Probably do that now. You can share a screen and I can add them in. But they'd see me going through all of my photos to find them, and I'm not going to do that.
What was the most memorable shoot that we've done? Would you say? Obviously, we did one when you literally. It was the week before you gave birth to Nico. I believe it was like.
Oh yeah, you did. You took pregnancy photos of me. I wonder if I can pull them up on my phone and show them that way. You took some beautiful pregnancy photos. I'm gonna find them, and then you did the one for the book, which was doors on my tummy, which I just found that image. Mike wants to frame it and put it in the garage, so we might.
I've got it framed right on the wall behind me. So.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Let me see.
Oh, I'm so excited. Hold on. Where is it? Where is that? Is this boring? Is this not good?
No, it's not boring. Of course not. You're trying to find your cool pictures. That was a great photo shoot. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Why are they not like in my phone, easy to access? That's annoying.
If you're like me, you have probably 25,000 photos on your phone.
I do. I have like 45,000. Oh, well, here, look at this. Okay, we'll show this picture. Can you see that?
Yes.
Everybody see that? So that's one that we did for the book.
Right.
So you actually have a file. Here's another one. So we auctioned these off for charity, right?
Right.
You auctioned, or whoever, the prints off for the
Life After Project.
For the foundation. There's another one.
There was about 5 of them, I think, that we auctioned. 4 or 5, I can't remember.
Yeah, here's another one. Is everybody enjoying this?
I'm gonna say they are.
Where is I can't find the fancy ones. Anyway, but you take beautiful photos.
Well, thank you. You do your job. You're just as incredible at being the subject. So it's really amazing. Well, we've never done a bad photo shoot. It's all been like just amazing. Some people are like a brick in front of the camera, even though they can be the most beautiful person in the world. But you move very naturally and everything. We've done it.
Well, thank you. I don't feel that way. I felt like I was never comfortable when I dipped my toe into the modeling world. It wasn't my comfort zone.
Right.
So maybe I've learned over the years just doing photo shoots I always feel like it's easier to do a photo shoot in character for something than it is just me. And I don't know what that means, but
well, if you remember, we talked about this when we shot in Hollywood, when we did the Doors belly shot and all the other stuff. We talked about that. It's a difference. There's a difference in being, comfortable in front of the camera and being very photogenic, and then being a model. So I was telling you then, I was like, it's good that you're not a quote unquote model, because that's
Yes,
a
I know.
different kind of thing. And
That's a different kind of thing. Yes.
yeah, the actress that's comfortable in front of the camera, we'll go with that. That's a lot better, I think. So.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. No, I admire models that can just like do
Yes.
anything, make anything look good, and that's definitely
Very, very
not
special,
me.
you know. But that's a very
Different,
yeah, it's a different world.
Different art form.
Very much so. Very much so. So, and we're doing, and you came up with the idea for this front porch photos now.
I'm so excited. Yeah.
I know, it's very cool. And everybody, Cerina got in touch with me last week and said, I have a really cool idea that you should do. And I'm like, okay, what is it? You should do front porch photos. You have family standing on their front porch. You're about 10 feet away with your mask. And by the way, I've got a huge collection of masks now.
Great.
And you take their pictures and there you go. And they make a donation to the charity. It's really cool. It's an amazing.
So, well, it wasn't my idea. A photographer friend that I grew up with in Las Vegas was doing it for people in Las Vegas, and to document this time that everybody's like at home. It's a crazy time. Like we will all look back on it. We've never been through anything like this. Our grandparents haven't been through anything like this, really.
It's a historical time if you look at it like that.
Yeah. So so they started doing it to document this time, and then I know that what the work that you do for this foundation is wonderful, and there's a lot of issues with people who have had COVID-19 and also are now experiencing mental health issues. Like there was just that doctor who committed suicide. There's all kinds of people who have had it that are now saying they feel depressed and it's like messing up their mind. So I felt like that there was a connection here, and you can do what you do best, which is take photos, and we can help a tiny bit. Well, I'm sure you do lots of things well, but but you are a wonderful photographer, so you can do what you do best and take photos, and we can help in this tiny way by donating whatever little amount to big or small, whatever people can do to the cause. I sent it to a friend of mine today, and she said you should also include graduation photos, because all these people they're not having big graduations. They're not.
Right.
So the dates are, I'll tell you right now. So I thought that was kind of a cool idea too.
Because I don't think any high school in the country they're not doing graduations at all.
Yeah, so the 5th, the 8th, and the 12th. So there might be some youngins. I have a couple that I just did that movie with, actually, that might love that.
Cool. Well, very good. Let me know, and we'll take care of it. So I know you've got your hands full, and Nico is probably getting ready to wake up to the world.
No, not yet. Not yet. No, he's amazing. He's the best. Here, I'll show a picture. He's the best. But yeah, we are, you can only really get any work done when they're napping.
That's true.
But here, this is a video.
For you too.
What'd you say?
I was telling Dexter that goes for him too.
Yeah.
What do you think? What are you eating? You want to tell me that you ate an entire avocado? Say avocado. Yeah.
Anyway.
He is so gorgeous. How old is he now?
15 months today.
Oh my gosh. Time goes by fast.
No, you were just here and I was just pregnant. It's really
like
crazy.
2 seconds ago, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was telling you that the other day I was watching the TV show Barry, and I was like, is that Mike? The Russian guy, the killer? And I was like, oh, yeah, it's Mike. And I kept rewinding it. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know if that's him or not, but it looks exactly like him.
We know who he's worked with that stunt guy before.
Right,
so he goes up against that stunt guy, I think. So we love that show. That was not Mike, but he does play a lot of bad guys.
Well, he is quite the badass. He's very cool. He's a very, very cool badass, very nice badass.
He's a very nice badass. Yeah, he's not
Yes. Real quick,
he's not trying to be a badass. He just sort of is, but he's a
he
nice
just
guy.
is what he is. You know, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Really quick, what's your
Yeah.
during the quarantine? What's your favorite TV shows and movies that you've discovered?
Well, so we finished the season of Ozark,
Yes.
which is my favorite. And I actually haven't found anything new because I have a 15-month-old. And so
Yep.
my life is like just all about him when he's awake. And then when he's sleeping, I have to do like my stuff. I actually just wrote, I'm out to publishers right now with a book proposal for kids about kindness. I've been working really hard on this book proposal. So that should be coming soon, hopefully.
Very good.
So, and we're taking the quarantine and this whole thing very seriously. Like we haven't ordered in any food. So I'm cooking up a storm and I've just been busy in the house, keeping us all safe.
I can imagine. I've never had your cooking, but I can only imagine how amazing it's got to be.
It's pretty good. I would show you, but I'll put away right now. Last night I made pizzas, homemade pizza dough pizzas. I made a homemade sauce with meatballs and sausage. I'm Italian, you guys.
Yes.
And then I also made a coconut ginger garlic chicken soup. Banana bread, brownies. So we're eating well over here.
What else is there? Jesus.
My child eats a lot, and so does Mike. So it's a lot to keep up with. My child does not eat brownies, but I
It's
do.
really, really awesome. Well, very good. I look forward to seeing you guys very, very soon.
Yes, we won't let you in, so don't be offended, but you're not because you know how it goes.
I'll wear one of the cool kiss masks or something, you know.
Yeah, cool. We'll
So.
turn the camera around and take it of you. I blasted it out to my mommy group friends, so hopefully a lot of people will join in and do some good for the foundation.
I'm sure they will, and I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you taking the time to talk today.
Me too. It was fun. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.